Hey Tesla fans, today is a really good news day for Tesla on many different fronts. Let's start with the news about the technology in Giga Berlin. So it turns out that Giga Berlin will be the first factory to produce the most advanced versions of all Tesla vehicles with the newest battery tech and the new body construction. So this news comes from the fact that whole Mars Catalog was tweeting to Elon asking about what kind of battery cells are going to be introduced at Giga Berlin. And Elon responded saying that Berlin will use 4680 cells with structural battery and front and rear single piece casting. So just to break that down, 4680 cells are the new, bigger, denser, more energy efficient, lower cost battery cells that Tesla introduced a few weeks ago at Battery Day. So that's part one. And part two, not only that they're using this new cell and structural battery pack, but they're also going to be introducing the front and rear single piece casting. So that's where they have these giant stamping machines where they just stamp out these giant front and rear parts of the car and just stick them together, compared to before where they would have to weld together hundreds of individual pieces to make these pieces. So this is really cool, and it's pretty interesting to me because as far as I know, I thought the original plan was for Fremont to create the 4680 cells for the Tesla Model S Plaid starting the end of next year. So this is really interesting news to find out that it's actually Berlin that would possibly be the first gigafactory to produce these new vehicles. And speaking of Giga Berlin, it's really cool to see the progress that's happening. So this video is taken from October 3rd, and you can just see that there's already buildings up there. This is amazing. We're in October, and there's already so many buildings that are just completely constructed. So I can completely see that by quarter one or quarter two of 2021, that they're going to have something operational. Maybe not up to full speed, but something's going to be started. Okay, so continuing the good news, let's move on to the delivery side of things. Back at the beginning of 2020, Elon gave an estimate of how many vehicles they're targeting to finish and deliver by the end of 2020. And with the virus hitting, that kind of seemed to put a halt on these plans. But there's a leaked email from an employee from Tesla that stated, where Elon wrote, "This all comes down to Q4. Please take whatever steps you can think of to improve output while increasing quality." So this is in reference to the fact that Elon believes that if everyone pushes hard, they can potentially still hit their 500,000 unit delivery numbers. And that's absolutely insane. The rest of the car industry is going down in deliveries, and somehow Tesla's going up. And if they manage to hit these numbers, that just proves how strong Tesla is right now. And I think it's very well possible for Tesla to hit these numbers. And the reason is, one, Fremont is still ramping up. Think about it. The Model Y was originally supposed to be released now, in the October timeframe. It wasn't supposed to be released in Q1, and that's what actually happened. Model Y was released early. They were actually so far ahead with Model Y that they pushed up the release date to release earlier than before. So Model Y numbers are going to be increasing, and then not only that, but Giga Shanghai, we always forget about Giga Shanghai, the fact that they're still ramping as well. They're really, really early in the ramping phase. And don't underestimate Giga Shanghai and the amount of work they can do. So I don't have the article with me right now, but a few weeks ago, I saw an article saying that Giga Shanghai is changing from 2 shifts of creating vehicles to 3 shifts. So effectively, I think like a 24-hour shift in making vehicles. And that's starting this quarter, that they're going to increase from 2 shifts to 3 shifts. So imagine the final delivery piece numbers of good news that are possible with 24/7. So let's check out the stock like today. Tesla is currently trading at $425.30. It's up 2.73% for the day. And let's see what this analyst says. So there's an analyst from New Street Research Technology, Pierre, and he has always been a Tesla bull. But what he's just done is he has effectively increased his rating to the equivalent of a buy from a hold. And he's saying that currently his price target is $578 per share, up from his previous rating of $400 a share. So that's pretty insane. $578 per share target right now. And further down in the article, he's giving his reasons why. He's saying that Tesla's forced march toward electrification is reaching a tipping point. Cost parity is around the corner. Barriers to adoption are pushed away. Drivers are enthusiastic, and the industry is betting all in on electric. And that's no joke about betting all in on electric. Even if car companies are not betting on electric, there are areas in the world, like California and Vancouver, who are outright banning gas cars by a certain date. California is banning gas car sales by 2035. So if auto manufacturers don't get on electric, there's no way out. And even further down, that Pierre believes that in 5 years, by 2025, right here, Tesla could trade for $1,200 a share. Keep in mind, that's post-split. So that's, I don't know, $6,000 a share pre-split. That's absolutely insane. So all these great things combined together are saying that Tesla is doing great right now. And hopefully you are as excited as I am to see what's in store next for Tesla. I'll see you all next time.